Okay, so I just used this. I'm going to go over the differences with you if you are familiar with the older one, just so that you get a good grasp before you buy it. So this actually turns your attachment. It's the same as on the older model. I thought we got shortchanged on storage, but we have holders. There's two little holes right there. That's for 2 attachments. That's a pro. It still stores within the body of the tank or the body of the machine, but that little valley and trench is meant to, I guess, vent the pieces, especially if you have a brush attachment and the pick attachment. The thing is, you have to, you know, wash that out with, I usually actually use an old toothbrush attachment from, like when it's not good anymore, from my Diamond Clean. Whenever these wear out, then I just use those as tiny cleaning brushes. So attachment release, same spot as on the old one. Here's the on-off button that didn't work for mine anymore. It got stuck, probably due to hard water. This one is on and off here for water stream. Power button, didn't have this mode before. I don't know what the massage does. The instruction manual recommends that you floss first and then massage. Mine is set to 4, but that's just because I was already almost at 4 and I adjusted it a little higher while I was using it just now. Typically this water would be a little bit blue. I like to use a little bit of Listerine as an additive, and I use as warm water as I can stand. But now that I'm done, I'm just gonna film for you how I clean it, because I've kept mine for probably over a decade. It's just a machine, and I do a once every 2 weeks vinegar rinse, just like I do with my coffee machine. So this is what's kept my machine running. I'm just gonna go over it with you. Also, just keep an ear out for the pause. If you're familiar with the newer Diamond Clean, it also has like a buzz every so often to let you know that you're supposed to be moving to a new quadrant of your mouth. So water is flowing. Assume there's an attachment here. While it's in my mouth, I usually hit the attachment button, take the attachment off, set it to the side. I wash it later, and then I let some of the water run through. Then I take the tank off. I empty out the, you know, additive water. I put on a tank about halfway full of just hot water. Oh, there went the pause a minute ago. It's just that quick. I thought it was going to be a big pause, but it's not. And then I just let a lot of hot water run through this hose, because much like garden hose, I always assume there's going to be water left in it. Now, it's only flowing outwards, and you might not think that there's, you know, bacteria or anything in it. That's not really my concern. Hard water is my concern, which is probably why my button doesn't work anymore. The lotion is still working. I just can't use my button anymore to start and stop the water. So here, I take this whole machine, kind of hold it over, and I do a gravity release of the water, right, where I hold the tank above the dispenser where you attach your attachments. I shake out as much water out of the line as possible and stick it back onto the holder. That's pretty much it for this one. I will say that you get a number of attachments. I did not get this many attachments in the last one, but I do know that they have included every attachment except this little tongue scraper, and I don't know why. Also, if you're wondering about where to hold your attachments, you have to register it for your warranty, and then they give you 50% off of this, which in my opinion should have come the first go round. But that's it.
Here's the Waterpik. This is the Waterpik 600 series. As you can see, I've already got the tank filled with water. The tank easily comes off. Don't know if I'm going to do this with one hand. There you go. You fill it up. You pop it back in place. It has a holder for a couple of them that you're using. Here is the wand that you hold. And you turn it on here. And you can hear how loud it is. It also has a massage feature. For the purposes of this, I'm going to turn it off for right this second. It comes with all of these. However, it says it can vary. This tip, just to water the pick. This is for braces, this is why we got it, because our son got new braces. And you have to do a lot to keep them clean. Here's another Waterpik, and here's another Waterpik. I don't know what the difference is in those, but so for this purpose, we're just going to, all you do is just snap it on. That's it. That's it. You just snap it on. And you push this button up in order to pop it back out. So I'm going to turn on, and you can see how, and that sprays hard. I believe that's 10. You can also turn it down. That's the power, so it won't spray as hard. And you can see the difference. And this is all the way down. And then if you have the massage, for this purpose I'm going to turn it up a bit. Click it onto the massage, and you can see the difference. It works wonderfully. I do fully recommend it, especially if you have braces, because they are very hard to keep clean. In order to put this up, you just pop that into the cord, which is one hand is not working very well, but it normally does. If you have both hands available, this normally goes in there. I'll have to have two hands to do that, but yep, put it off. You hit that button, that pops off, put that back into place, and you're good. You take this, empty it out, dry it all off. There we go. Perfect.
Okay, guys, this is the Waterpik Aquarius Hydro Pulsar. Waterpik I bought on the recommendation from my dentist. He specifically recommends this model. You can see here it comes with a bunch of attachments. I needed a special one because I actually have a dental implant, and so I bought the implant heads for it separately, but it does come with all of these plus one more that is actually in my bathroom drawer that I swapped out with this one that I have on there to use. I've been using it for about a month. As you can see, mine is stained up. But I love it. I have no complaints. I definitely would recommend it. It's worth the money. My dentist specifically recommended this one because as you can see, it has a floss and a gum massage feature on it that you can dial up or dial down the strength of that. And like I said, I've been using this for about 6 weeks now. I've not had any issues at all with it. It's easy to clean. As you can see, mine needs to be cleaned. I love it. Yeah, I would buy this again for sure.
Wow, so it doesn't have anything to hold these, which is actually kind of common with these water flossers, but so far I've only been using this, and I can tell you, like, I'm just so freaking happy. It works so freaking well. It's even got an on-off thing on the switch. I used to have another one that was $250, and I could only turn it on and off there, but to fill up the water, super easy. I mean, very, very convenient. It's stylish, it looks good, and the power is so high, I feel like it brushes my teeth. Like, You can't really tell right now, but, and I haven't used it today. But anyways, like my teeth get whiter after using this, I swear. It's just a pleasure. It gets everything out. And I have a crown that tons of food gets stuck in it all the time, and this gets it out, no problem.
Can't reach, and the fact that it's ADA accepted makes me trust I'm doing something really good for my oral health.